Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys the HPN Black Series cap press. So some people call this a hat press or a cap press. It's just basically a heat press for your hats. We've been talking about doing this for a while now, but I was waiting to get into my new building, but we're going to go ahead and just work on it today. So I've got 3 hats I'm going to show you. They're all done with glitter, but just to kind of give you the basics of how it works. So this machine right here is $289.95. So if you're getting into making hats, whether you have a a store, a boutique, a little booth, or whether you sell on Etsy or something like this, this is definitely an investment, but it's just going to make making hats a whole lot easier. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. For one, it is the swing arm. So I love this feature right here. It's got the swing arm on it. It's got this little clamp here that can help hold your hat down. It's got your knob up here at the top for your pressure, and this is all touchscreen right here. You got the on and off switch here, and then you've got 2 resets for your breakers right here. That's pretty much the basics of the machine. So let's go ahead and turn it on. I've already got it plugged in. So you want to plug this into its own circuit, same with the other heat press, and that's why in my new building you see that I have the 3 separate outlets. They're all in their own circuit. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit. So I've got you guys zoomed in here a little bit. So when you first turn it on, you're going to see the temp is already starting to go up, and my temp is automatically set to 400. So, and then it's got a counter. So what I'm going to do is you can click on set, and that's going to walk us through it. So to set the temperature, you're going to go to P1, and then from here, and you don't have to push hard, it's just touch screen. You're just going to tap on it, and that's how you can change your temperature, okay? So I'm going to set it to the temperature that I need for my hats. These are glitter. It is 320 for 10 to 15 seconds, and it's firm. So I'm going to go ahead and change my temperature to 320. Okay, sorry, that was obnoxious, if you will, but you can hold it down and get through there quickly. And you can go ahead and hit set again. It's going to take you to P2. This is going to be your timer. So we need to change that to 10 to 15 seconds. I'm going to do 10 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and bump that up to 10. Hit set again. That's going to be P3. Is going to be your Fahrenheit. So whether you want Fahrenheit or Celsius, all right, you can hit set again. 4 is going to be for your, so if your temperature's off a little bit, you can adjust it with your IR gun. You hit set again, you got P5. It's going to be your remaining time, so you can go through here and figure out exactly how much you have left. What I love about Heat Press Nation is with their machines, with the books that you're going to get, you get these little, your little manuals. Each one comes with the guides inside. So these are awesome to keep on hand, and it'll give you the temperatures that you need, whether you're working with sublimation. Let me bring y'all up. Hopefully you guys can see. Whether you're working with sublimation, heat transfer vinyl, heat transfer paper, or rhinestone. So it's really cool. And so it's got several pages of just kind of showing you what to set those on. I'll give you some basic stuff. So like if you want the information for the screens here, it'll give it to you just like that. All right, so far we're at 111 degrees. It does not take long to heat up. I'm going to go ahead and let that continue, and in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys how to get your hat on here. Now that we're above the machine, you can see, so here's the swing arm here. This is what your platen's going to look like. Here's kind of like a little bit of a foam rubber. And then, like I said, this is how you clamp on if you want to use that. A lot of people don't like it, and some people do. These are the hats that we're going to be using, these little trucker hats that look like they're a little bit rugged. These are from Hobby Lobby, and they are $6.99. Now, I do recommend the shirt place that the place that I always recommend to order shirts, which is that clothing shop online, also carry hats, and their hats are around $3.50 each. We're at, like I said, Hobby Lobby, they're $6.99. Now it's not the same brand, but it's just as good, and like I said, they're $3.50. When you first sign up with them, you have a 10% promo, and they have coupons and deals all the time. So when you're working with this, the first thing that you want to do is pop this piece out here. So inside the hat, it's like this. You want to pop that out just like so, and then you want to kind of line it up. So you're lining it up where your platen is, right? So it kind of hangs off there, and then your hat's like this. Then what you want to do is take the back side of your hat, push down. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to push down on this, and you can get the back of your hat behind it like so, and keep holding that. I can adjust that to make sure it's going to come forward. All right, and then I can start to bring this up like so. Just keep pushing that down and working that. Hopefully this is not shaking too much. Working that until you get it exactly where you want. You can bring it around and double check. I can't bring that down or it's going to hit my camera. So I know that I'm pretty happy with it there. And if you need to, you can always hold your bill down when you go to bring that down. Now, once again, you don't have to use that. You can take that off. I'll do that on the next one. So let's see where we're at. We're at 271. So just a little bit more and we'll be ready to go. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and line up our transfer. So making sure that's completely straight. We're going to take our design, which I just cut out my daughter's initials here. This is some paper that got stuck on the back. Just ignore that. So what I've got my daughter's initials here, her monogram. I cut all this out with the Cricut. This is a font that I got from devfont.com, and it's called Monogramos, I believe. Been using it for a long time. I have other videos on that if you want to see how to use it. But I'll leave this link to this free font down below. So if you want to center this, all you need to do is fold it in half, not from this paper, but from the image. And you can pinch the top and then pinch the bottom. All right. Now we know that this line is the center, so we can always center those up just like so. All right. Now say that I'm happy with that. I may want to bring this down a little bit, and if I want to do that, I may want to cut off a little bit more of this. All right. So lining that up on that center mark. So let's just say that I'm happy with that. What we can do at this point is take some of our heat resistant tape that I talk about all the time. And I've had this forever. I still have not purchased any. You get 2 rolls and it lasts a long, long time. You get them on Amazon. I believe it's $10 for 2 rolls, and I'll have that link below as well. So what you want to do is get one at the top, just to kind of help hold it here, and then we'll get one at the bottom like so. All right, so say I'm happy with it. Looks good to me. We're at 315, 5 more degrees, and we're going to be ready to go. Okay, so we're ready to go. We've got our design where we want it. We've got it taped down. The temperature's where we need it. It's about 322, so it's over just 2 degrees, but I'm fine with that. I think I've got this high enough to where now you see my handle, I can pull it down. All right, so I'm going to make sure everybody's in there. I think I need to bring my, I'm going to go ahead and pop it down just like that. And the timer's going down. All right, so just like that, we'll double check it and see if it looks good. Pop that out of our way. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and go over it one more time. Use a Teflon sheet. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that back up just like so, because this one doesn't have like that special coating that would protect our platen. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this down. And I'm just gonna go for a couple more seconds. That looks good. I'm going to pop it back up, swing it over, and we can check it. So there we have it. Look how cute that is. Let me bring it off so you guys can see a little bit better. I know my lighting is super terrible, guys, but bear with me. There it is. So there it is, super cute. I absolutely love it. But it's all on there, super cute, super easy, but it's definitely worth the investment if you're gonna be making hats for anything. Even if, I mean, you're somebody that makes them for Christmas and stuff, maybe something you wanna get into. It was definitely worth the investment. I love it. Let's go ahead and try another one. I'm not going to use this piece here, right? So let's go ahead, same thing. You're gonna wanna open up your hat piece here and pop this down, right? So make sure you're happy with it. And then on this one, these designs were free that I used in a Cricut Design Space. So hopefully you guys can see. Look at that intricate detail with the mountains and stuff. This is Arkansas. I just typed in Arkansas in Cricut Design Space and this came up. Once again, you want to fold the image. Don't go by this edge. I'm going by this piece and this piece to get it completely even. Pushing on the edges here so that way I know right where that center mark's going to be. And then once again, I can use that as my guide and go ahead and pop that down. So I'm going to go ahead and use some heat transfer tape again. I wanted to show you you can reuse, so this lasts a long time. I'm going to go ahead and pop a piece there. and a piece here. All right, so once again, I'm not going to use that, the piece that's gonna stretch it down, okay? I'm just gonna use it just like this. I'm gonna bring it over and drop it down. This time when it beeps, I'm gonna let it go a couple more seconds. So you can see it beeps to let you know, but I left it a few more seconds since we needed a few more last time. And pop that up. All right, and we're gonna peel that off. And I think it looks good. Oop, you can see that that kind of split, and that's my fault because I let that hat wrinkle. So definitely I'm gonna say you wanna be able to use, I'm gonna pop this under here really quick. So you definitely really want to use that piece to hold that down. So that's going to spread that out to where it's not going to wrinkle like that. I think it's still sableable. It's still going to look cute. It just kind of split my tree line there. So what I'm going to do is smooth that out. Use my, trying to make sure that's going to smooth, pulling on it. I'm going to go ahead and pop back down that Teflon sheet. I'm going to go back down for a couple more seconds. All right, there we go. So I've smoothed that out just a little bit. And as, let me pull it off here so you guys can see. All right, so I've smoothed that out. It's completely on there, but you can see where I split that with that wrinkle, but it's on there. It's not gonna move or anything like that. It's just where I made it wrinkle. So definitely worth using this piece right here to stretch it out. But I think it still looks cute even though it kind of got split right there. So it's no big deal, super cute, still savable. For the last one, we're gonna go ahead and use that stretcher this time again. So I'm gonna take the hat, we're going to go over the stretcher. And first of all, I need to pull this out. Go over that stretcher, pull it over. All right, pre-press it first. All right, so this time I pre-press that down just a little bit to pull out any moisture. And this one's gonna be Farm Hair Don't Care. All right, so you can line it up, pop that down, and then you can line these back up on that center again. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the piece at the top here, smooth that down, get a piece down here at the bottom, and we're ready to go. All right, pop that up. And we're gonna peel this off. This one here is 2 layers. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add that extra layer on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that where it belongs, somewhere about like this. All right, so I think it was somewhere about like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take my tape again. Tape down the bottom and tape down the top. All right, so I'm gonna go back over this again. Now glitter can stand the heat, so if you go over, so say it recommends 10 to 15 seconds, you can go over it the full time twice, it can handle it. So once again, I'm giving it a few more seconds when it beeps. I know it's annoying, but I should have just changed my temp just because, like I said, it was peeling that first couple times we did it. So it definitely looks like we need to go a little bit more right up in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't peel it, and then do my Teflon sheet. All right, get that off, and now I'm going to do my Teflon. Pop that up. All right, looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it off here. Push back in our piece there, and there you have it. Farm hair, don't care. So you got white glitter and black glitter. See how cute that is? Love it. It just makes it so much easier, and it's literally 10 to 15 seconds and you've got these hats. It's just so much easier with production to be like bam, bam, bam. So the machines that I have, and I'll do a whole video on it, is going to be, I have the Cricut Easy Press. I have the heat press that is from Heat Press Nation. That's the Craft Press Pro, and I believe it's like 9 by 13. I've got the hat press, as you can see, and then I also have the cut press, which I will be doing a video on probably tomorrow or so. I do have a lot of sublimation things I've got going on. There's a ton more videos to come. Like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and play with it today and show you guys. I know it's a video that I've talked about for a long time. So let me scoot this out of the way, and I'm going to bring back in these hats and kind of show you one more time what we did. Super cute. Love it. Super, super cute. And then with that last one where I got that wrinkle, because I didn't use this little handy dandy tool right here, so the one that I got the wrinkle from not using that handy dandy tool that you could see, and then which made my my glitter split because of that, is super cute as well. I kind of wish I'd have brought the size of this image down. I'll probably do that next time. I thought about putting it here. I thought about putting it right here after the fact, or even doing something like that here would be pretty cool. But I definitely recommend using that this little guy down here at the bottom. That really does help to prevent stuff like that. So there is all three hats. Super cute. Love it. Like I said, definitely worth the investment. I'll have the links down below. Once again, it's definitely investment. It may be something that you want to save up for. You can use this for your sublimation, all that stuff. I use it alongside my Cricut, but you can use your Silhouette Brother, whatever you may have. But there you have it. Super easy to shut it off. You're just going to hit that red switch on the side and let it cool down. I just kind of leave my swing arm open just a little bit when it cools down, and that's it on its own designated circuit. And once I get over to my new building, you're gonna see how I'm gonna have them all plugged up and lined up. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.